Ghana for area se Africa for Sally Mann and a Mijnahi. Well, some for no the entertainment ba. No shatter baby. You say a man on from King Kong, be from Mamaga, be from Papaga, be from Kumasiga, Votaga. Just all the guy I will be a senior. Showtime Jumedi every Saturday be near the bro. A brand no one che abo a copy known to. Na Jumedi a darling alcoholic beverage and a star beer. A vessel sono, Kumasi bitters. Anna stomach guard and a dear bray. Another beer my in young quine and me this our programming a brewy. Me tea a cute cat. Menimi a hidden glow and a debray me. I feel me beautiful dress here. I share me a ladies in collection. Nene for the first time in my life. Me share slippers da. Me pet. Come feel say, Osha slippers I say nye guy, but now say we share girls she share efe. And I could shoes. And mommy say, Mommy, for the first time, upe shoes some do do. T-shirt slippers. To me shoe ye shemi e kojo shoes na dia bremia. And as a slippers ye shemi e chagui. Arrow glass was ye. Ni nyina no eye kojo shoes na dia bremi. Na ene ensem bebre na wo ho. Ene so share eniama na ye de to abonten na eye women empowerment. Bibia ema ye nkoso a ye tra industry mu as women. Bibia ema ye mba no ye nye liberated and ye nye freedom to operate in a space a male dominated space ti ene eno na me ni co-host for say first two girls e be almost say pa e be gina ha sa yesi no mo sa de bi omo share red hair ma me na ye omuti no e de ma omo ye from Lali and Lola bre de friend say enjum ebe jinja na pepel na ma gina ho na hu ne oye e de bai me twa me ho aba ene women empowerment. We are going to take our space in this industry because we deserve it. I mean twa me ho mra be ba e de ne aka e be so amamo mama gani ye Lola na de o magim seti atoso enya asem ketwa kra. Those beautiful girls, omo me heart. Papa Kra will tell you, say, I love them so much. First time I'm going to encounter now, I love them because they are very respectful. They know their boundaries. Inti no mo ko mo nim the way omo si ko mo nim no. Inti ene no maka cho say Showtime ni. Saturday bia de bro. Say across the continent now person share ya. Channel 208 DSTV so na channel 119 Go TV so. Na afi so person reach out to us. Now can the person can share biara no a. Adom TV extra on Facebook, TikTok ya Adom TV, Instagram Adom TV. And I'm here because I'm a personal page. Sally Kuku and I say Sally Frimpong. Ukwa. Bibi a person can share between a catch because ye show we you filter. So we are not expecting anybody to have filter. Anything that you feel like you want to throw at us, bring it. Ye be somu and de mbofra na o maba nti na ama me brofo no aba. Musa meso de nka me mama ga de nka local champion. Obi eno ha no okatwi eche mu kroma se. Okatwi eche me na ebia wo manhia palace. Pe na obetimi de ma katwi. Enye sa de a utwi no emba. Enti no send your thoughts and what you think about this program was 0240-556367. And now say medical page and also Adom TV extra on Facebook and Adom TV on all across all platforms. For my you will read it as it is. Yeah, I ain't garnish just like when I'm giving it to you. I don't garnish anything, so I don't expect you to garnish anything when you are coming back or coming at me. Jumedi a darling alcoholic beverage, have a star beer, have a stomach guard, and a Kumasi bitters, and a diabwaria, a day bro. Now later, no, with your information, Kakra, a bema why they decided to go with Showtime, and I said with Mamaga, the controversial Mamaga. Mamaga, me see me too many see, Kwame yogurt so, because Kwame yogurt, and you obia, and what said your man a chance. Ma your global icon to say Stone Boy obedi natem obi a ma o hate and so hate no crowd withdraw ne ho I say free ho that should tell you say You are in no position whatsoever to talk about Stonebwoy or any other artist or Mako Global more than you. Say me say, Mamaga, me too many years or so. You say, Mama, boot for boot. Anytime you come for any of our global artists, I'll also come for you. Because what they are doing, you are old, but you have failed to do it for yourself. And now you're a blogger. It's me so blogger, from another blogger to blogger. It's to be mawa. There's no way I'm Mr. Let me introduce my special guest for me. Do more say. A year na watching mu. Ye de a friend is a poster to Wana. I was say a disafua ebe kind of but it be a binti and went to me ama. Say be a man who was set his wa. We sincerely apologize. Say went to me ama. Na a year a dear beyond our control to handle. Such things also happen. But me mba for ya me do more harm. We me co-host for you. But we a broadcast journalist. A couple of four and ne we share two pretty girls. A form Lally and Lola. I will be bubrofune share. They came to murder me with English. But Omabe share umumita. She's in the person of Harriet Addy. Harriet and then me jai Gessi a show on sa. On person Montra and EGSO ha. I show with Profono. The NA to show muscle. The seven batch all represent the house. You have to come in full force. I feel so. May other co-hosts one who say we're regular, just like Harriet here. A catchy, the man and papa dear, the man here, Regina Santi. Or no one who say one Ganeshenwa in depicting ye, Regina dear, and come mammy, a queer from Esa eating a old name. But some beers will be another Regina beer, tend to be a very pretty girl and also a beautiful woman, pa. And see, catching so I wore the page in and was pretty GH. Namunko follow no account Harriet the end also Harriet Addy na ne Addy na enya why and more and enya why I face no Lola and Lally and Lola. Yes. Mudino at her confuse me because last time me was Spain. So I a Portuguese name. Yeah, now family. Almost also sound their social media platform. No. I want to hear Lally and Lola to say the Ewona. Baby, I bet me and you on all the digital platforms. So, ain't he? Mami, welcome. I welcome you, beautiful.
Thank you.
Red hair babies.
Oh,
it is Showtime.
All I know is that you abandoned us. You gave us away to Harriet. That's all I know.
No. With respect to English.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what? She's the queen here.
Okay. But
you know.
I have to say, you're looking so hot. You pepper them like that.
Yes, now because of you people, I have to pepper them.
I mean, it's
I have
important.
Yes, to pepper them.
But everybody here is peppering them. So
oh yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Now, this time round, when I speak, she say you understand it.
Yes.
Right?
With confidence like this.
Yes. You put some article out there. That's the reason why I've been discussing with your manager, who happens to be your dad, that this is something that is really affecting the industry. So there's no way that I can ignore that. I needed to get time, analyze it, and make sure so I get the right people. So that we sit as women
and then we have
discuss.
Discourse.
A gentleman will be joining us, and he's an event person. That is in the person of George Quay. George Quay is the CEO of Image Bureau. He himself a former PRO for Shatter House. Into events today, or a very big on it, and he knows his job. Into no, Harriet, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
As I said, not a wash.
Yes.
Munjimio, Obi made
who to be?
I
made it.
No, so wash it.
Hey, Harriet, Jenny Doss. Oh, yes, that's my hair.
Hey,
Wow.
Yeah, red.
Pacha Harriet, who you bring your?
Oh, they bring you.
Oh, you have hair.
Yeah. Wait till they're boaty.
Okay, that's all. Yes. Something day. You too. Are you hairless or you have hair?
I was born into this world with this hair, please. Yeah. I came in with red hair. I like this. Yes. I like this.
These girls will not kill me. This weekend, Friday, that was yesterday, something happened.
Okay.
And it was Kwabena in concert. It wasn't a bad thing.
Okay.
And I hope you guys have seen, the videos and everything on social media concerning the concert that he put out.
I saw videos from the
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know any other disc, but I saw the videos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, videos and things like that. So if you have anything to say about it, but you know who Kwabena is.
Oh, yeah.
You know the artist that he is.
Yeah.
So we are going to go into it. Kwabena has been in the industry for 20 years.
Wow.
20th year is what we are experiencing now. That's the time that he brought ASO, that a lot of people enjoyed. There's something that KKD, yes, His Royal Highness said that he opened the door for discussion on women because women were untouchable. There's no way that men can touch women. But he broke that barrier with ASO, telling the world what women can do. Because we had always say, you're painty, a man no say, you're bad, but women, we can't do no wrong. So ASO gave a great spotlight on the things that women can actually do to men. So that's a good thing. He, in a bid to celebrate his 20th, industry in the industry, he did a concert, his annual concert.
Yes.
It's called the Vitamilk Love Concert.
Yes, exactly.
He does that every 14th
of
February. So he came off at the Grand Arena yesterday, and I was there. Because Kwabena happens to be my untouchable, just like the two of you. If you touch them, you've touched me.
Yes.
Whether a family or family, magic, no matter.
With Jigga.
Because look at her, what's magic? Magic, no matter. Harriet.
Yes.
I don't know if you were there.
No.
She promised that she was going to go with me, but Okodi boy BH.
Hey, want to eat love, want to chop
This
love.
one, me the young cancer me in private.
Valentine's
Sally,
Day.
why? You did go with someone or you went by yourself?
Miss Sally, are we talking about me?
Yeah.
I'm even shocked.
How can you bail out on your girl if it's not a man? Oh, what happened?
I was sleeping, no.
Hey.
And by the time I woke up, the time was gone.
Fast.
I don't hear me and Andra, don't die.
Really?
Some of us were
You guys are gnashing. Is it?
Yeah, okay.
We are all.
Oh, gnashing.
I did not show. Please don't include me. I did not
know
know.
we were gnashing till 10 p.m.
PM and
before she
and
now
I go
got
home and then someone has sent a gift to me around
At 10 p.m.
How can the person do that? Such a beautiful lady should have been adorned. The moment we entered the 14th of February, the gift had dropped at the doorstep of their home.
Exactly.
Who is that? When your guy cry. It's impartial. Mummy and share excerpts of it.
Okay,
the
yeah.
show yesterday, yeah.
I want to name a lady that's sitting there.
But my favorite song with me, my mentor check Ghana for. My favorite part, and they say, Jabata body and ye chana. Yay. Bata me what is sadia, odo ye we mame muntio. Masha wupo, minche wareho, mitimu po, medawa query ye ko. My voice no e bruta. Enyum to se me de kan ho Ghana for you can. Me producer say ya no crab producer. Was my voice But Harriet, who accepts no?
Yes.
From the decor
Yeah.
to the arrangement to the sound.
Yeah, everything.
I know Kwabena is big on sound. He will spend his last money to do sound.
Quality.
The sound was excellent. The artists that passed through. We didn't get to see episode's performance. He was, apart from Kwabena, episode was the it of the night.
Every single
get
time.
what-
Every single time.
See, let them
Yeah.
go. You like episode, right?
I serious.
Love his stage. He has so much presence on stage. He never misses.
Yeah. Like
No, people with height deficiency. We are very confident.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's true. I'm telling you.
There's a scientific.
No, yeah, of course.
No,
you
no,
can
no,
see
you're
that-
saying they're very
president-
confident.
No, yes, very confident.
I disagree. Oh.
No, we are.
Even our former president.
Yes, we are.
Very confident.
Have you seen Andy Dusty? Very short.
yeah,
but
very
very confident. Have you seen me? Very short, but very, very confident.
I feel like women being on the short side and then men being on the short side is two different things. So
I disagree with that. The reason why I'm saying that, you see, when you see episode, he's so tiny, but what he's able to do.
Oh,
I think he's
You know,
flying in the air. He's in the air.
That's why I'm saying that
Yeah.
his confidence level, he might be singing a song that you don't even
No. And you're like, I want
But
to know
he
this
makes
song.
you fall
Yeah,
in love
exactly.
with
Exactly.
him.
Yeah.
So Harriet, Kwabena, 20 years with Aso. This is, first off to a tour that he's going to do throughout the year.
Yeah.
What's your take on everything that he's done as an artist?
Mecca said Kwabena is someone, he's whoever he thinks he is.
Yes, yes.
I mean, when it comes to songwriting, performance, everything about Kwabena is top notch. And I was just commenting on what he wore. I love what he wore. And a lot of people are complaining about his...
Hey, we refer to our Adom and I say...
Pacho, and go for a break complaining.
Well, influence Harriet too.
Wait, a lot
And go for a break complaining about the new style and all that.
okay.
But I think...
His new fashion style.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, so I can insane, but I feel it's beautiful. I've interviewed him before. Very
humble guy
yes,
too.
Very, very humble. He will be signing a question, be obey and sign all that, but very smart. He has a way of going about certain questions. Be a osha media be pick yeah be. But I love Kwabena. Me tiene yompa, and I feel 20 years. He should have even been more than what he is now. And he'll be the best person to tell us why. Because
To you, no?
Yes, to me, because Kwabena is big. A ban high lifer, a ban songwriter. He's big. I feel like Kwabena should be global. And he's still young, so I am sure he'll get there.
What he said about not him getting there, according to her, is a country Ghana thing.
Yeah.
Her life is us, but we are not really paying attention. So we can't actually blame it on him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we are not projecting the
Yeah.
her life, aspect of Ghana too much. Sister, Kwabena, the artist that came through to support him, episodes, Ara the J.
Oh,
was
that
also
guy is amazing.
Oh,
Ara
Rasta
the
guy.
J
Oh,
is
no.
amazing.
No, that was my first time of seeing him perform.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Ara
He
is
was-
amazing.
He was so... Only the boy was also,
Yeah.
present. Kwabena, 20 years, what he's done for himself.
It's amazing, Miss Sally. Kwabena, dear, Sebi. Apart from being a woman, you may find that he's a ladies' man.
Oh, yeah.
All the ladies love him, But apart from that, Kwabena, you will be an industry more. People with that vocal abilities are, then it is Kwabena.
Yeah.
Because as I always say, we have few people that are able to do like live band and make you like, you know, feel their vocals and their presence. And any penny to me, yes, but when this man takes the stage, I would to me who say he commands that presence.
That's true.
For all those years, I don't know, he's been through that growth, I think, step by step. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And I think with that, it comes with growth. Up till baby and that shows on that night the kind of people that came to support.
The caliber of
Because yes, NSA na many people say oh, ebi wo honoma hanomatis no yeah they being supportive e being yes, but if who you be Sebi, like, they will, and that shows how relevant Kwabena is, because it's like on that night, they mean any Valentine show, echo to say, Nadian, because after the show, no share net and so reviews and everything, you know, it was all about the Kwabena show. And see, congratulations to our big brother.
Yeah,
he's done amazing. We are born pies and Yankopon Koswamano, sa ahwadeno na ontumi emfa. De biana say all the time biano on contributing a quota to the industry.
To you girls,
Yeah.
something happened to him about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Kwabena was in a dark place, you know. That's one of the reasons why I'm so happy that he's back.
Okay.
When I heard the lady scream his name, I said,
Yes.
this is the guy that I knew 20 years ago. This is Kwabena. But his manager or his management team, they've done so well with him. And I want to, you know, use this opportunity to thank Ashes. Nana Poku Ashes. I think people don't give you credit enough for the things that you're doing for Kwabena. And I know a certain man too, his name is General. I'm going to leave it there. Those are the people that are behind him. And there's also a guy called Gilbert. They've supported him.
As in they've been with him from like beginning?
No,
or they came in.
you know,
at a
they
point?
came, you know, when, you know, the industry nearly buried him. You know,
Wow.
you know, yes, exactly.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you see, you didn't know. They nearly did. You know, a lot of people wrote him off, but he, you know, he came.
He reinvented himself.
Came back
Came back
and now
stronger.
Even
he's
stronger.
here. I'm asking you this because support as an artist is very important.
Very.
Because the way that Ashes has been able to support Kwabena throughout when he was revamping his career till now. So you guys, I want to ask you that, what does support mean to an artist? You guys, anybody at all can take that.
Okay, so for us, the support we've had so far has been amazing because we are women in the industry. And you know, when you come into the industry, there are so many pros, like there's so many like exhilarating moments in the industry, but we also have like people who want to try and take advantage of you, especially as a woman. So for us, I'm not thinking, oh, my manager is doing something behind my back. Like, I'm not looking over my shoulder as a female artist thinking, what's my manager up to? The people around me, what are they up to? Because I have my father as my manager. And he has an interest in his heart. I know he's not gonna do something that will tarnish or hurt any of us because we're his baby girls. And then we also have our mom who's our brands manager. She takes care of like our branding, our hair, red hair. She decided on that. It's like the whole thing. And our brother is our producer. So I'm not forced or compromised to do something in order to get like, oh, a beat from a producer or anything. I have my brother there with me. And we have like our family supporting us. So we created like a safe space within that, but still, people still would try and take advantage of that.
It's crazy.
Because you're still a woman in the industry.
I feel like for me, it took a minute because people be like, you're so lucky. I keep hearing that you're so lucky to have your father as a manager. One, I keep hearing. I'm like, why are women in particular telling me that I'm very lucky to have a father in the industry? That means they themselves have been in the industry, they've experienced certain things. Yeah, it's an unspoken rule, and it's like, it's a cycle. Yeah. And even though we know about it, but it's like no one, if we don't keep talking about it, we're never going to face these hurdles. Yeah. So we have to keep talking about it, we have to keep breaking barriers, we have to as artists, we have to create safe spaces for all of us. And I think as an artist, you have to find, whether you're a woman or a man, you have to find the right management team.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. Dear Omokasa Yina, Nana to Tijagua, Chi, dear, me fan of what? Omokasa Yina, and say, Omo dear, Omo papa, and your family, Omo a protected woman. It's your ma and send be wa. And I said, what people go through, Omo shut down go through, Sabi. Even at that, Kitwa be wa. I said, Pese be shame. Just to what I said, distract them. Until the Omokasa Yina. And I mean, Mayano.
Tougher.
And I'm the amam. Inti seko yo, anko you. Me na say me a translator of the night.
About the tougher.
I feel so no. Adom, FM in collaboration with Adom TV. As a chewodo. Na endra no na me makeup room ha ko kobna e show no. Na me share. Na me hu how there was a story in particular that really caught my eye. A driver, not an Uber driver, a truck driver, has been able to save money to take her wife to school.
Oh,
yes.
Lovely.
So what they were doing with that is that, it was, Valentine.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Valentine. I feel like every day is Valentine. Of course, you have to show love every day. But people has really used the 14th as whatever to show love. So there was a program where if you want to shock your partner, you register and reach out and Adom will help you shock the partner.
That.
So these partners that were actually acknowledged or thanked didn't know they were coming on Adom TV. So that was the beauty of it. So that's the story that caught my eye. That a truck driver will see the potential in his wife and say that, you know what, I will break my back for you to go to school. And she says that she's at level 300. Wow. When the video is ready, I'm sure the producer will show it to us. But
which school?
I want to ask you, okay, let's see.
Inti say bibini na so bi yama wa so utimi kai nipa no se ne wa yama na won so usumi utimi kai ne obi so ayama nti nyina ya appreciate ya won sa abrenya abribia
me na nante and oya de obo no homodin nti no se nkranhye bi ho se mitimi de ma no na che se de oya no utimi yi no ho no oye no se enye se oye gu but meni so nia oye no
Abra de dwumadi ne nyina akwa wiye no adofo yi afasa akonya no so etu won ho fo a wo kire se ne ho hia se obekoso ado won ho no wate won ho ase se ne be ya wona ware betumi edimo.
I wasn't really expecting. I'm a loud person. Honestly, I'm a loud person, but I'm overwhelmed to the extent say I can't even be myself. And on a big platform like Adom TV, Adom FM, I'm overwhelmed and I'm grateful. I would say that I'm grateful to her.
Anytime I meet TBB, I want to try it. I want to have the experience. Intimity and I'm saying no. It's a great opportunity. I'm a first so earlier tremendous so. Say the all ye be our feel me so me who.
Oma ye ho toyen. Oma ye nsi ye ne jinti. Me so me kasa nyankopon nhira na pa na ansfing so me do no pa.
Many ajipa because na many na me ho so. And I didn't ti many aji and I made an assess so and I made that Adom FM for us because my idea pa ya buy so mama de na efe aye ni cancel Nyankopon nhira mo pa baby a mo yi mo bia Nyankopon hye ho mam why
Messi no him if you say oh no now watch me although you have really made my day you have really captured my heart Omo tina ha say omo ba akire wo do no ye wi aye kwori wo mo na me say hey na sa say we dey fam ho ben obi omo aware oh yes omo nya aware ti say no a mo ye single ya no mo de da ye si ye kwori wo mo a e mo sem ben eye Harriet ni ka akire omo kwa na e ka oh ye kwori wo mo we kwori wo mo I say hey Harriet ada ye mo ya Harriet. The story now that I was talking about was the lady in
the orange. Yes, the cute short.
Yes, that's the driver's wife. You know, it is important for men to support their women. So what do you make of that story?
I mean, we live in an age where all you hear about marriage is negativity, divorce, and me share girl you go school, and I will jai me. And I me come home my beme and we jai me. So maybe there me two stories here a shame quine. Minyayanka, a lot of people will come out. Omo ni ajeno. Omo bra out no more mekan because oko social media divorce some near cause what your stories in the crowd oh ye me shows and I say and I say enko yes and yet as so far one is saying but stories like this gives me hope. I mean, I mean, there's love out there. I am happy say there's always spotlight on these kind of things, and it's good say Adom TV, BBC on the 14th of February, just to throw light. Say, ampa odo papa na bi wo odo na musicians like am what to omo ampa enye fairy tale odo I wo intimidate me story na me sure omo no me nije. It's a good thing, say, Bemani.
Cashway, they say now you motivated so because petrol truck driver now. Because I'm in your beer. And yet, say, na make more. And I'm coming to say, I want to the mention because I've been in that institution for 12 years myself. To say, coming now, beer, or go above and beyond for me. My mom always says something, say, my mother has always told me, say, Sally, do not go for somebody who has money. Go for somebody who has compassion. Because the person might even have money, when you compassion, he will never give you. Say, no, why you ready say, drive a big bar. Yes, sir. Where ye? We say men. Omo shut down so do now why ideology say when they support a woman to go to school, they will leave them. It's there. It's fact. It's not what I'm saying. Say, where I encourage you, say, driver need be ba. That's all good intention.
Oh, Miss Sally, it doesn't necessarily have to be a driver. It could be a mason, a bank manager, president, some of the ministers. But I think that this is very beautiful because then you can we won't think and memory muno sabi ye wo age bia and me mani bebre wo honoma or fa okra no ho potential ni e wo mo counsel or bet esa opese ebia yemfa ne se nkono ye driver ya we hu se ebia obey on na atne has the potential no enye na wo akọ school no waba be na ebi ochina you I say wabe looking down on me and I say who you intelligent than me nti kwan ko bi obefa so obe bring you to the level no or you be ananka wa pe bojo sebe excuse me to say I'm not saying so omo ye bojo no it's a me obe bring you to some level bi a na e wo te ho no man say okwa adwuma ba obeba na usi ho na ntuma ba omu na wo so but these are the kind of men and mark the word, yes, say, neyeri. Yampana. Wow, and no, I mistake because so worry or bano, na say, who invest in here, dear. A woman's worry, but at least, you know, there's some sort of, you know, a bit of security around it. But if you're with a woman, excuse me to say, or maybe dating, and you invest that heavily, I'm sorry, please, my ladies, don't come after me. If you want to invest in your girlfriend, that's no problem. But I'm just saying, because of the complaints that comes out every time, say, oh, I invested in this lady, and at the end of the day, she said I'm not her class or something like that. And if you're going to invest, please, kindly invest in Oba Wawareno Edinatnefi. And you're ungrateful, and that woman is somebody. Watch her say, you're ungrateful because her baby will honor, buano no crano, or call school near or buy a honor, being say, walk away a driver, Sabi Ukwe Juma Ba, Motiumnia, and Shadan, near university level. So, but wait, dear, send your TAB. I don't so when you're marrying somebody, marry somebody that understands you, somebody that appreciates you. Somebody that is like a friend, that bond, you know.
Exactly.
And no matter what you go through, you come out with flying. It's beautiful, Miss Sally. We need more men like this.
Yeah,
and we need more women like this who also appreciate men, who does this thing. Send a be encourage you, no so me to me I am.
And yes, sad that one of my all-time favorite songs. We are say, by Kwesi P. Miss one, to say my Harriet, I bet me a two from here. And that mess on Michael from Mato Sanumono. I mean, ladies, it's good to show appreciation. And see a real or dono. See a real door doy. Na me baba no muso kakray. My uncle break kakram, ye ba. De Adientia, me twin girls he, Etna studio ha. Eye Lali and Lola. You better discuss it. The article will be to abonting. The near me woman will help all of us in the industry at large. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Showtime. Nene a man kwa and yetana because it was intentional. You be dia who komo. A memo omonte yase. Jumedie a darling alcoholic beverage. Omode alcohol kakra. No omode ensa kakra. Na me de ma catch us say Bible permit me say enam iyefun yare ni nti eya me ntumi ntwetwa bi ye no am call kobna show yi twa bia fine ana me de enante ho age menia eye dal na alcoholic beverage no betimi anya bi wo ba bia VC Temple ura ho na se wo pedal na alcoholic beverage supermarket bia betimi anya. Next Star Beer. Star Beer has been in existence for 50 years. It's not easy as a company. So, betimi a year Juma, 50 years. Now that's where Jinamo. It takes say, and I say short say, they are very reliable. And that people have trust in you as a company. Say, anytime one person will be a piano, what I recommend for you is Star Beer. And so, baby, Pia, Obetimi, Yabi. I feel so no, Kumasi bitters. Kumasi bitters, the new bitters are. A year amankwa ene ni team akofa ediapa. I represent the Ashanti region because I come from there. The Bibia Kumasi edaso anasa Ashanti region ya affiliated here. We find a World Cup. Me to Kumasi bidas me wobi. Isi a year me fee. Eda me pesa me feel se me nko baby ano. Me twitwa kakra. Na me twitwa ene ma ye mame no. I tell you what, I can easily visit the toilet and all of that. It's easy, to say, your friend is a constipation problem near there. You can actually drink that. Ne kakrebi, a bit me a service idea now. Almost so open in bulk purchase at all. My number is 0535 803773. Ofra, Abraham Ankwa, was a Sally, a set, Mr. Amankwa, or Wow, the Wabwa pa. I feel so may nail see. Sisters Connect and I new city, mommy. When you salon, they do everything from facials to massage to nails to ope. A friend say pedicure, mama cure, and you be you want to treat your darling husband as a boyfriend to anything. Say body enhancement, take a crack a bit to me amount Wi-Fi. Sisters Connect. More 2 shops and I see 2 branches. One was Dringano. And I want to walk on the Spintex Road. Or more numbers, 0537 440 441. And I say 0557 353027. Friend one, that they will deal with you. On by Mao or Waife. This in your from Monday to Sunday on my juma. face so no ladies in collection matter dia na shame. And who say I said the media share slippers for the first time. Yes, sure say people who really know me and know me will be like, hey, they wash slippers. Ladies in collection and the mami. Pawuli Junction off the Russia Tansuman Road. Udru ha. Omo eye signage no e bo kakraka na social media platforms in Sinya. They are known as Ladies in Collection. Almost so upese unya omo na do omo kasa Sarah. On a you omo sales lead. A very fantastic human being. Upese odo omo kasa na obo omo shop wa na omo deliver bibi to you. Ko omo page na we select here. Ombe mo delivery guy. Your friend Alfred. Or the baby bia obo piera. Omo number is 0541 804035. I say 0552 566 530. On all social media platforms, you know, Ladies in Collection. I feel so cute cat palo. And a chamity she nefe. Omuwa beka junction. We are just sent to their bank. It's for utini, for braids, for long hair, for short hair, for colored hair. It is said the Lali and Lola aye, you know. Ukoha omopayama me next week cram me book appointment so mumbo meti mame ko ya me pay table na so enam hairstyles bia me so mabo pa man ko fo me hu ntina I want to go to so that Sandra and Rose ebeboa me am mabo meti amame to mo so no pese onye omo a omo 0594 95 2225 ladies Q-Cap Palo asem na make for all your hair and wig needs. Yeah, also there for you. Kojo shoes. I was a man. Kojo shoes there since I started this program. Any until some baby started program we in ano. Yeah, dear, me come home and need pa because from a fratum penny for all sizes. We a middle age woman. We a young girl to semi. What to say we to say Lali and Lola soa. Mukwa mo section wo ha. We bet me in your shoes. Of all kinds, from trainers to long boots to slippers, said the shem to sandals, be pia, the from Kwanim Penny for Ubenya more sections or how qua kids section on Penny for section, A section or Ubenya be out the beshe. Also, they are at Sakaman, opposite and Sunya May, a year drinking bar, a very popular pint. Who drew Honanaka so Kojo shoes, because hey, Kojo shoes are Janahe. Kojo shoes numbers associate 0559 332689. And a face so no a year photographs who social media so many green lens photography in the Bremen almost on social media platforms we need a green lens now omo lens no omo de any SAZ in a try at all omo number is 0279783703 the producer your friend Priscilla on a shade tree me social media guy brat on me on also so and afei omaso mi mu aye airborne aye wo. Now ye ba and your topic this week ye shas ye say ye be discuss pa na say ye be delve into how women are able to penetrate in this male dominated industry. Now me baby girl see the article be about out the producer I ready obet me the article no snippets of it at home. Now wo mo article no womo aye label no what I say womo give some key pointers
yeah
and man ye very difficult emma it will thrive especially young girls I feel omo beba abrabo omo beba bramu omo choose music as the career omo pese omo ye e de feed omo a family na womo quote baako a e wade mu a eye me de pa ne say or say to the gatekeepers, we say, man no be God. Our worth and talent cannot be diminished by your attempt to reduce us to what we are willing to give up. Our value lies in our craft, not in our submission to unspoken demands. Emi de pa. That's why I'm reading that. Because me just a challenge in Ibida. This industry, there has never been a time that anybody can walk to me and say, Mamaga, you draws. Na minye bibi mau. It been sita. And see, that doesn't mean say what you are going through, no. We are not going to discuss that.
Yeah.
Obiso so a testimony. That's what they are living through.
Yeah.
So I can't say because I've not experienced that. they are not supposed to talk about it. That's why Martini Pabebre, Sister Fia complaining, Miss V are complaining. When we say Eno Baroni, I can't want some fella Luna, right?
Yes,
that's what
Luna.
I want some fairly. I can want some say, and your mom go through, no, and your or say cost of protection.
Yeah.
A cost of protection, all that they wanted to talk about, was that I say, say, and kind that she protect you as women or more weaker vessel, they want to actually exploit them. And no, I me the power. But before we go into anything, I want to take a quick, time to know who you guys are. Mudino, and I said the name, Lali and Lola.
Yes.
Which of you, Lali? Which of you is Lola?
Should we confuse them?
Don't confuse us.
Okay. Am I feeling?
Yes.
Try. No, don't do it. It's not the truth.
Please.
Okay, so I'm Lali.
And then I'm Lola.
And we are Lali X Lola, your favorite Ghanaian twins. Hey.
So, like, are people able to, tell you guys apart?
No. Sally, can you tell us apart?
Because
they sound the same
yes,
too.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everyone can tell the difference.
Can't, yeah.
The only person who can tell the difference is our family. And even that one, if they're sleepy and they are looking from behind,
they can't.
They will not be able to tell the difference. They'll get it wrong.
Wow.
They get it wrong.
No, are you being serious?
I mean, very serious.
Your parents.
Yeah.
If they're like they woke up, they're like, who is that? They see their back, they're like, and I'm like, hey.
Why?
You are saying the wrong person.
Baku ebotos so chair back one. No.
They're all the same.
No. Okay, so she's a little.
Let's analyze the bottle.
Wait.
No, wanna see.
Which?
No, wanna see. I'm talking about the height and all of that.
The height. Oh, me, I'm taller.
No, go on.
Okay. So,
okay.
She's taller than me by an inch.
Yeah.
Okay, just an inch.
Very important. And I'm older by 5 minutes.
It's not even visible.
Yeah, it's visible, please.
And then I'm
visible, please. I have to take that one.
I'm a little bit bigger than her.
Thicker than her.
Yeah, I can see that.
In all proportions.
All right.
Oh, really?
Oh. So you
I think I'm seeing
yes.
And
I know, right?
Lola.
Yeah.
Please send.
Sally.
I feel like Lali.
Oh, please. I mean, so me go.
Is this one important?
No.
She's hiding with the hair.
Because I wanted to verify the size of their behind.
Don't worry.
Please sit down. All right. Why music?
Okay, so let me start from like how we started. So what happened was we're doing a national service and we're doing it at the bank. And we're like, what's our next move? What do we need to do?
Because it got boring?
No. Like, I just felt like we needed to do something for ourselves. And I just remembered back in when we were 18 and it was our birthday. And our parents were like, oh, we want to throw you a party. Say, party? No, we don't want party. So you just give us the money. We know we're going to find something to do with it. And we're like, okay, we're going to give back to the community. So we found a place called Osu Correctional Home. Okay. Auntie showed it to us. A lot of people know that place. It's one of its kind in the whole of Ghana. So it's a correctional home, and it's a shelter for abused children, a vocational center for girls, and a remand center for boys. So it's like a 4-in-1. No one really knows about this. So they reform juvenile children, and it's very important work, but they don't have support. So I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to do our thing. We're going to give, but we want to create awareness on this. And everyone we call, they're asking for money. I'm like, so if I give the money to the institution, what? So you know what? Let me just create my own influence. Let me create my own power. So I'm able to empower others. So that's how it started. So I just remember that during my NSS time, and I was like, you know what? Let's do something. So funny enough, during that process, our brother was learning how to do beats. And he wasn't doing Afrobeat at first. He was just trying different things. He was learning from YouTube. And then we said, okay, for fun, let's just hop on this. Joke. So it just
what's the name of that first song?
Not the same.
Not the same.
Yeah.
And funny enough, why did we say name it not the same?
Because we wanted everyone to know that even amongst twins, there's differences.
There's a difference.
So everyone is unique and beautifully made by God, and you have a purpose on this.
So it's something that people will say when they were younger, you wanted to do music. It just came. Because you wanted to influence people.
We used to dance. That one, everyone can say that. We used to
dance, and we used to act. We used to be in the drama club.
Like, we're very on stage. You don't have any stagecraft.
Please tell the
stage
truth.
fright.
We were in the choir, but that was we're chewing granules
in the back.
Let me be honest with you. And so we just felt like, okay, we like to challenge ourselves. So we started. Of course, like we got, oh, you need a songwriter.
Yeah, you can't sing.
You can't sing.
Work on your vocals.
Work on your vocals. And they're telling the truth. There's critique. When we came into the industry, we were very open to learning, and we're still open to learning. But we tell it according to ourselves. So we're not gonna. There's nothing wrong getting a songwriter. But like from the beginning, I don't want to rely on other people to give me hits.
I need to build myself up. So when the songwriter does come, I know that I don't want this. I want this.
Like I know how to create my own vibe.
Synergy. Yeah.
So everything, like even learning how to sing, YouTube.
Oh.
My brother learning how to produce YouTube.
Wow.
My father, he had to relearn a lot of things and learn a lot of things.
Yeah. And then
because the thing is, a lot of people don't know that he used to executively produce Chemfe. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
So he has experience like being behind the scenes with an artist. But he was like, okay, I'm gonna just throw everything and then start from scratch. So you see him sitting there listening to like top 100 Spotify songs. Like what's trending, because he had to relearn everything all over again. And so that's how we started. We came in the industry and then we asked a lot of questions and then we tailored it according to ourselves.
Wow, it is a say no. Lali and Lola say, "Omudie, ya wo woman, omunti so omwa. Oh, nyame na ema amene. Nyame na eka asem nto enwom. Omudie, omu national service time, and omu yes, some person created their own impact. So they decided, say, what can they do? And yeah, they know who is omu brother. Asia sound engineering. Ewo ho. O said we see make beats. Anna, omu decided say. Jump on the beat. So that is how they started. No, bankers. They've left the money to come and do that. And those of you who do not know who Shemfe is, Shemfe was, a lot of people also do not know that. Now, why suffer? Shemfe the ball. Why you the bitamo?
Yeah.
Why you the bitamo? If you know, if you so, why did you remember? Make you not touchable.
I'm shocked you remember.
Don't be shocked.
And funny enough, under like Chemfe around that time, my dad was behind that. Like they actually won awards and stuff. So when people ask, your father should not be your manager. Why do you go everywhere with your father? I'm like, he's a businessman and he knows what he's about. He's not just there as a father, which is a good thing, but he knows how to take the cap on and switch. And that's why we've gotten here so far, is because the team is working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what it is, they said, a little background, they pursue home. And originally, what did you want to do? Originally. Lali.
Okay. So funny enough, we both finished, graduated with first class from Lancaster, Economics and International Relations. So I had applied to Cambridge University. I got Cambridge University. She got Cambridge University as well, but they didn't give me the course I wanted. I wanted economics.
Yeah.
But then I got Lancaster, because I went to Lancaster University in Ghana. So I just extended and went to do my master's abroad.
In UK.
Yeah, so I did master's in economics. I bagged my
master's.
Hey!
Okay. So the thing is, we were like, okay, we want to start, but if both of us go, it's going to be really hard to start. So I had to defer my Cambridge, and then while she went to do hers. And I know why I did that. It's a strategy. I will go back and do my master's as well. But if both of us had gone, we will not be here right now. Sure. Because do you know how hard, how hard it was when she left for a whole year in UK? I'm there telling people that I'm a twin doing music with my twin sister. They're not believing me. Like, I go and perform, people are not believing that I'm a twin. So it was working little by little, of course. Like, the music was still going. I'll go and perform. I mean, like, the first time we dropped that first song, she was not in the country. When I dropped her at the airport, that was the first time we were apart for more than 24 hours. Man, I did wait.
So what did you want to do was the question.
Oh, yeah.
What did you want to do?
No, I was gonna come to that. So we actually had a business back in university where we were selling like it's safe tech. It's like a fridge guard, TV guard, and so it also helps you conserve like energy. So we used to like sell that. So we wanted to do business.
Okay.
Wanted to do business. So in university, we were balancing like going to flower market at Palace Mall, and then people will reject you and not mind you, but it was all part of the process. So we first wanted to do business, and that's why we wanted to learn economics so we can have that in. And we are still gonna do the business because the brand we're building,
it needs to be marketed.
Yeah, you need it.
So we wanted to now build the brand, and then we can we can go into different things. So this is just a channel, a different channel to get to that. So we just changed our routes, but we'll get to the destination we want to get to.
Okay. And what they are saying, they say it's good to go to school.
Very important.
You want to do music in school.
Yeah.
Artists BT say only the boy say no. We differ in the course because Adom better Everton. He didn't know how to juggle between the two of them. To a true seat way, we hope and pray, say, just like Samini and Kokovelli, Stonebwoy are doing, you'll be able to go. Kwabena is also in school. Wow. You'll be able to also what? He'll be able to go back to school. Now, let's come to why we are here. Problems are a industry. And just like I told you earlier, was a cost of protection.
Yeah.
Table
that was just one of the
exactly yes, and then the challenges of performing spaces.
Yes.
And on George Quay, because more complaining say even the microphones are tailored to suit men and so that's something that I need education on, if really and truly. Why did you guys decide to write this piece?
So for us, we recognize that there's not so many successful women in this industry. Not just music-wise, but like in entertainment, right? And we wanted to highlight why is it that we don't have a lot of women in the industry. And we wanted to dive into what the hurdles and challenges are. There's so many variables and that play into the fact that women they stop at some point in the music industry.
Yeah. And there are so many factors that can contribute, apart from finances.
Exactly. And that's apart from, because as a woman, outfit, hair, makeup.
Financing a woman in the industry is
very expensive.
But apart from that, there are other factors as well. So we just wanted to highlight that because there's so many talented women in the industry that sometimes like fall off, go into hiding a little bit, they come back. And we just want to just like talk about that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of mental battles that you go through.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a strong support system, that's why we also mentioned about the safe space.
Yeah. No, we are going to take each one.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I said cost of protection.
Yes, exactly.
I asked you why you people wrote what you wrote.
Yeah, so that's
because you feel like,
basically, we have to highlight
exactly on all the challenges that we are facing as women.
Navigating the treacherous waters of the music industry.
Yeah, because George Quay is CEO of friends say Image Bureau. And it was the guy, the technical guy, no what a year Kobna show na year in other big shows. Bit Samini a show or Shaytre, Rapaholic or Shaytre. Shows like a successful. Now the artists are working with him pa. And face what the chatter house here, dear Kakanti, in depth when it comes to a year performance near the Nano, and yet asem ketwa. In Tianano, and someone Lali and Lola Akano. One of them, how the challenges of performance spaces. And Nuntina, me bra kasai kachen say, me pese me bisano. Muka nyama bebre wa say, or muka say a microphone. Impone say they see adjusting no stage aye no. It doesn't even suit women. It's me pese me bra. Ono so akin ka ade ni mu kakra. It's me pese me bra. Bra George. Bra George, that is say. Okay, so be busy, but who decided so over me that's a pass or the make us briefly. Me pa chow. Me person me bisa one big question and san maka asema Lali and Lola can ye wo write up on some of the challenges that women are facing. Wo mo kan niam bebre, but baby a concern o pa no is what I spoke to you about say ye beka ho asem. Me pa chow asem wo mo person wo mo kan nyina ne say emba ne mema are not treated equally in this entertainment space. Mepacho, do you agree or not? Ansani aba the omukai in the Sumpacho.
A very interesting and tricky question because generally, no, Man and women are not treated equally anywhere. It is not just in the creative space. Oh, I don't know.
Hello.
Okay. Generally, no. And yet in the creative space, we are here for in almost every sector. And man and women are not treated equally. They are bringing a systemic gender bias. Male-dominated power structures are we are here now. Financial sector, political space. I'm saying President John Dramani Mahama in the elections, there was a lot of talk there. Let's give more women the rules. Let's give more women the power and the account. Into that, any creative sector, the feel say it's something that Menka say is the way the world has been made, or the world was made from the very beginning. Then saying that which are generally know. In many cultures, many religious or social sectors in the account, there are women were almost always relegated to the background. And sorry to but women obey Catholic priests.
Yeah.
Even the Roman Catholic sector, women obey a Catholic priest.
Roman sisters.
Roman sisters and the nuns, they take home men and say that obey Catholic priest and now obey poop and pooping. It never happened. Never. And, at least when you go to the Methodist sector, you see a Methodist Reverend ministers in the home. It's a little different there. And so many people agree. It is not just in the creative sector. In the treatment is not the same. A systemic gender bias, and it is not just in the creative space, it's everywhere.
All right, Bra, yeah, that's to say what clear now, one of their bullet points, almost challenges of performance spaces. Now, on my instance, the turning of microphones at shows and concerts is often optimized by male vocals.
No falls within technical production.
Okay.
No technical producer will be sabotaging Oba just because Oba is a fool.
Okay.
And Oba said, your bench was deliberately sabotaged and they're on creative space.
Okay.
The may produce event treatments are made and memano and no one made and man. Kwabna show ya Oba last year, so Oba na Kwabna Becca. And the one one of the best performances of the night is here.
True.
And social, we had a smaller stage in the middle.
Yeah.
After the main stage now. That smaller stage now. It was inspired by something both Kwabna and Isia did last year. All they usually table for no way and non-table for no way trade. So generally non-table for no action no a energy no for artists. So if she left the stage and went all the way there, or not left the stage, went all the way there. I don't think that technically, you'd want to sabotage a woman, say microphone technique, the microphone holding, now you do microphone just because it's a woman, there and not there. Technically, no producer anywhere in the world. Ever as your Rihanna's and Beyonce's and Mariah Carey's and Whitney Houston's and Associate Japan's and no Baronis, maybe I can war all across the globe. They will not even be in the creative space at all. It's a technical aspect there. I don't think there's a bias there, and there cannot be a bias there. Because any event planner you show bias towards a woman just because she's a woman. Because a flop was staged, and now when you have technical issues, it goes against your credibility as an event producer. To say, Josh Quay producing a music concert, Sally is performing. Now, Sally Baya, now Mike Nedu, now you see. Microphone now as an equipment. Now, there's a technique, there's a way to work with it. As for the beer, you see, because it's sort of a kind of systemic gender bias. It's a male-dominated power structure all over the world in many spheres now. And men generally commit more to learning how to master a lot of these things. Generally, men learn to commit more. And a man almost form of book is share and master them. I mean, when you see Ifya on a microphone, Jesus Christ, you fall in love with her instantly. When you see Aaron Logan on the microphone, you fall in love with her. You see Akuche Japan on the microphone, you fall in love with her. Abiana on the microphone, you know, Ms. V, you know, and all of them. The better technical production there's no bias. Where there might be a problem is for a woman to even get on the stage in the first place.
Yes, and no, me because those are some of the things almost like say, not stage in friendly to women.
Even the washroom.
And also washroom, so no, a crowd also you're friendly to women. So touch on it. The stage, you know.
Young washroom, another and said and your venue.
Yeah, Matthias.
Now, Ghana as a country generally, we have a general washroom problem. Into the members, usually for many outdoor concerts, you would have to hire external mobile toilet, you know, just to make it. Into them generally, as a country, we have a general washroom problem. So concerts, in a very good, responsible way, if you have a grand arena, a conference center, or if you are a hotel, and you may struggle. Even some of the hotels try their washrooms sometimes, and I saw some of them. Into about a social issue. Into you free show business.
Yeah, of course.
When it comes to show business, yes, getting the platform for women to perform. Sometimes it is difficult. I didn't share again because you see, showmanship not adding. Again, even the name of the product not a problem. Showmanship. Man, the woman, and showmanship. Cocktail problem, showmanship itself, generally, so what should the nature of it? I a male-dominated space. I told you, so young event planners, especially an outdoor stadium concert. In Ghana, there are very few women you can find. Again, why? Because very few women have learned the art of rocking the stage. Also, entertainment events are products. Just like they're made on toothpaste, and I'm made on beverage, be a car or a house or something. You need to have a product that is very attractive. And yet, then a product very attractive. Marketing and is one of the guys who said the best method of selling a product of advertising through word of mouth. Sally Mann show last year was Enra. It was produced by Image Bureau. It's not TV, so I can say, oh, it was a good show. George and the team, it's an endorsement. It's a second year conversation. So, auditorium on the it creates a repeatable business. Next year, imagine that the feedback was bad because there was a certain lady that you put on the stage who didn't raise the bar. At Mercy, we in the event planning space have also realized that for some of our women in the space, one more microphone now, they drop the bar. Again, you may not really blame them. The kind of management structures are your work where your industry. Because there are male artists that they are work performers. Now, so because of the success of their songs, people are so willing to go and watch them. When person you say artist do original stage on your shit. If you so original stage na count the engagement speakers, net drums, they get engagement. They are not on stage national. It will rock you. It is something. For your concert, you put some money on. You can go to bed because you know say you're killing. You know. Like back in the day, gospel musician Kweku Jesse was in his prime. Put Kweku Jesse on any stage at any time, he would kill it. So what band the female space we gospel for the free. A lot of the non-gospel female artists sometimes struggle to rock our big stage. Especially say outdoor concert. And your fault. I was said the teams around them should work hard to push their songs because the artist is in a stage, be you an actor, a musician, a poet, even an MC, you get your energy, your fuel from the audience. Into the they're not audience, not your holding your more show when it's no spirit and you are not able to give your best. In those days, for Michael Jackson's Super Bowl show, I still
1993,
yes, it's one of the best shows ever. Why am I saying so? For bare 2 minutes, Michael Jackson did not hockey on Kasa. It was just standing there and the crowd was going crazy. Who can do that if it's not Michael Jackson?
Okay.
And that it commands, it's a certain level of swag. It's a certain level of brand presence, brand growth, brand development, brand evolvement. Or the brand evolution, the brand has gone through so many phases. It grew baby, which not say no gain and not people are dying. For certain people, Dan Michael Jackson one performing one song put no sign for the person will be that.
Well, of course. 2 minutes and now was okay for everybody.
Yeah, it was enough. Finally, that is the power of the brand. So the female that want to be in that space, how well are they growing their brand to that status, to that level? Ghana Music Awards, when the fight happened in the auditorium, who did Chatterhouse need to bring the event back to life? Why did they go for Samini? Why nobody else? And then almost why didn't they call any female artist? Why Samini?
Because you so bet to win the
level of brand trust. Event organizers don't want trust your brand name. One minute such a day, the way to so the way to swallow. Samini stopped a fight in Cape Coast with music, or was it that Friday? One of the Ghana Music Awards. Or are they? So at the end of the day, it is also in the brand. It's individual development. Lally and Lola, they have a unique brand. Ghana, we have twins doing begging photography. They are one of the best. They are doing very well. To the extent that second lady cry for photographer.
Yeah.
Exactly, photographers. Lally and Lola are the only twin musicians, unless there are another twin set of musicians that I don't know of.
Dope Nation.
Dope
Nation. But
yeah,
Dope Nation. Females. It's just us.
Then there's Dope Nation as well.
Yeah, exactly. and Bad Males.
You see Dope Nation.
Yeah, Bad
Very
Males
good.
as well.
So it's a unique set. And Dope Nation are doing crazy well. Dope Nation, in fact, there's an argument that they are some of the only artists from Lynx Entertainment who are still doing very, very well.
Exactly. Lynx Cares, you know, and Chobo.
Oh, but there is no Lynx Cares. I don't know. Lynx Cares. What I know is that you see, the link structure is so well done. When you are there and you're an artist, you're almost comfortable. Yours is to just release the song, and they'll do a lot of the work. Like Albert bit me send on young 2 a.m. And then you know, send are not the message I come. Answer and you know out. Now almost and they are nipa 50 challenges to get feedback. Like I said about all be released, Kwame using about be releasing. To be more be to answer be released. Richie sent it to me about 2 weeks to listen and give feedback. Mama feedback. No more with man. That time now, Chatterhouse we're doing some work around the Rata Hotel, then Tom Rick Hotel, in Mraby. I think he drove there to meet me. We sat in the car, we listened to the song we did. So Link does a lot of work.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes that the artists may not even know about. Oh, I didn't know.
And,
you know, our women also need some of these structures. Okay. You know, look at Miss B when she was with Link.
Yeah.
I mean, Evie when she was with Lynx. Oh, I didn't know. There's a certain level of structure and work the managers of our female artists not also need to do with them to be able to help project and push their tracks. Lally and Lola, I'm sure if they are able to find themselves with the right kind of resources, right kind of support, it needs daily rehearsals, it needs daily commitment, it needs daily exposure, it needs interactions on social media, it needs visibility. And sometimes just add your voice to random things because it creates a certain level of top-of-mind awareness about Shatawale. Shatawale is no longer just a musician. He's a social commentator, and he has a very strong voice in the space. Some of these elements all come into play. It's not just ABA, because unfortunately, it is a male-dominated space. You need to force to shine, and you're gonna play global.
Mate, Brad George, let me take this thing, like on your overview of, say, there has been a tag, say, a member Leo, if they want something in this industry, and what say, omuyi bibi, ansana, woman side, aka bibi. When you were ending, what is your take on that? Do you think Cesardian can ever stop?
Again, in your creative sector, the Unyaba or Baba, Sister Penin, and Bibi. Ask them how they struggle, say a health sector, say financial sector, even in the religious space, not the person leader. See, where you find men and women,
skirmishes,
sexual immorality or promiscuity or whatever of that chemistry.
Skirmishes, who find men and women as skirmishes?
When you find men and women together, it is bound to happen. But it is not happening to everybody. As a rape, when you go back to school, or a lot of the universities now, what to say, and lecturers and students, usually students know material. Now, students, we make 100% problem. Lecturer, we are in another. If lecturer so underscore now, the student can take you on because she knows that she's well prepared, she knows the science stuff. You see, and it's the same in every species. Sometimes, and I agree that there are men who take needless advantage to take it on everybody. But the answer that I will say every woman to be empowered to know and understand their right. Yes, a woman, you want to do something with a man, do not let it connect with your job. And no cannot be the only way you can open your door, Debbie. Be steadfast and stand your ground.
Mate.
And not just the men will not come at you, they will not come after you. But if you're a woman, you know that this is my path, this is where I want to go. If you're going to start it by sleeping for roles and sleeping for stage performance opportunities, where does it end? But if you don't start it like that, and you start by building the brand, by investing in your craft, investing in your talent, it is not the event planner who would have to come after you, or the producer, or the manager, or the record label. Fans will call for you. And if there is a demand for you, planners and managers and what they don't have a choice, they'll be forced to work with you.
Exactly.
Without even thinking that there has to be a sexual favor exchange, baby.
Exactly.
It all boils back. It all, because it's not a crazy sector. It is in the banking sector. It is in the political sector. It is in the religious sector. It is everywhere.
But yeah, one limelight in the Munintia. Yeah, one limelight in the Muntina say project on the
Exactly. And I say also the you be near the talk because we have the microphone.
Yeah.
But it's everywhere.
Mate. Brad George.
Yes, madam.
Me pacho, me da se pa. Nendra so I want to say it here say we are dear with Kobna a show no pa. Now I didn't just say Kobna pe. You are behind Samini. Any all the great arts are omoye niyama ukromo hanyina an image bureau behind it. Thank you so much for bringing Kwabna back to, where he needs to be. Yeah, that's for talking to us.
Sure. And Kwabna is not where he needs to be yet. Kwabna is a national talent. Now, August, Muncheng, what we are about to do with this 20th anniversary celebration, it will be mind-blowing. Muncheng.
Medasepa. Bra, Medasepa. Now, you're busy, but you took time to speak to me. I appreciate it so much, my brother. All right.
And Munya Dajanswa, the world's greatest musician after Michael Jackson, Charles Kojoku.
Anna G. Bye-bye, bro. Thank you so much.
But Sally, the issue of managers dating their artists. I mean, Boo God has come out to say.
No, we will come to Yebeka because your time, Yebeka. My dear.
Yeah.
Did you listen to him?
I did.
And do you agree with some of the things that he said?
Okay, so I just want to pinpoint with the section about the tuning of mics.
Yeah.
We were not saying that people are purposely,
doing that. But it has been...
They are purposely, sabotaging us.
It has been
the women.
Naturally.
But what we realized was, when we came into the industry fresh, upcoming artists, we realized that, when we go on stage, you can't go... Hi, you can't hi. I can't go hi. I have to just go hi. 1, 2, 3. I can't go 1, 2, 3. No, because it doesn't work with the mic. So as a female, I have to learn. Okay, when I'm on stage, I have to tone my pitch to a different pitch. So that's the idea of when it comes to the tuning of the mics. Because as the female voice, when you go on stage, you can't hi. No. Because it's gonna come out because the highs are too high. Because for the male.
So technically speaking, he's right in that aspect when he said the technical part of it.
That's if they're taking that time. Because if Efia is going to perform, they're going to tune her mic to suit when she's performing.
I think what you are talking about boils down to you having a technical director. It is very
Very,
is
very important.
very important.
Very important.
I think we all saw what Stonebwoy did at the TGMA last year. And from what I gathered, you know, these people go ahead of him to make sure that his microphones are working and all of that are working. George also pointed, men taking advantage of women. It doesn't happen in the creative space alone. Yes. We happen to loud it because we are in the creative space. Did you also agree with him on that?
It happens. I mean, women being taken advantage happens in all the industry, but that doesn't mean it's still okay. We still have to talk about it. I mean, I have friends who talk about it all the time, and so we're just going to keep talking about it. Okay, it's in every other space. We, as the creative space, what are we doing for the women in our space? That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, and just make it.
How about the women supporting women bit? What do you mean by women supporting women? I didn't ask George because we can better understand that than a man understanding it. What did you mean by women supporting women is one of the major problems that we have in this industry?
Okay, so the women supporting women, we were saying more of you can be there for each other. It doesn't have to be financially, it doesn't have to be like collabs alone. Just showing up for them, reposting their stuff, even dancing or singing to their song, mentoring. So that when we came into the industry, as you said, we're starting from scratch. And there were so many people who helped us, who impacted us, and just loved our brand and saw our potential and just gave us good critique. And as he was saying about you have to invest in yourself, I totally agree. It applies to every single person on this earth. And for us, the brand Lali and Lola, that's why we're here right now. That's why we've gotten so far. It's because we take our time to invest. We have a group of people that we send our songs to listen to. We have, I have like Bella Mundi on call, like, oh, if I did it, she's gonna advise me. You know, so there are a lot of people in the system that are supporting, they're taking their time to support.
But the thing is that
we need more of that.
We need
right?
more of that. And funny enough, like we can't just assume and feel entitled to everyone's time.
No, I was about to ask
you shouldn't.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, especially when you enter, you shouldn't feel entitled. Because I remember, like, there's so many people that we walked up to that we just be like, oh, hi, we're and then we're out the room.
Yeah.
Then next time you see us, you're gonna be like, oh, the girls with the red hair. I remember them.
Yeah.
You don't just go.
You're not
and ask for favor.
No, you have to
build your value.
Build your value.
Because no one is gonna help you if you are not helping yourself.
Yeah, because like sometimes some people enter into DMs and like, oh, like I want to collab with you on music.
But
I go to your page and there's nothing music on your page.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
So we totally understand that you should not be entitled for someone's help.
Exactly.
But we as women should come together and just, you know, okay, when are you releasing? Okay, when are you doing your EP listing? Okay, I'll pull up and perform. Okay, like that's the type of space we should be in for women.
A friend is saying, me bisa Harriet Asem. Harriet, they touched on a very sensitive thing.
Yeah.
Sister Fia recently, I tell me some of the colleagues in some way fake because they don't show up for them when they need to show up for them. Women supporting women in this industry. What space in the market?
Yeah.
Do you think that it's a thing?
I'll toe the line of George Quay. I like the way he was answering the question.
Yeah.
I was just saying to myself, this is a PR person.
Yeah.
It's something that happens in every aspect. Our real mukra or baby warrior. Now who said a fellow woman and warrior. No the channel or say the fellow woman and warrior no channel poa on warrior no channel poa on social media. Just now I was going through some posts on social media and one lady, Nimuye Dukakra, and men were coming for her. And a lot of women were also coming for the lady. Omo iyan about the shape, the body, and all that. And some were making posts to counter these women.
Exactly.
Or making posts to shame other women. It's like it's everywhere. But no one say or say a when Sister Fia made that post, I was like, yeah, it's true. I remember Ebony, Oba out. Owuya and Sana, a lot of things were coming out. Say she was trying to collaborate with these female artists, and Obia, you know, so we and your mobile together, in a manner. Wow, it's like the world is cruel. Until say why you be a man, na obi animu, nobody wants to associate with you until say, I don't know how you're going to do it. So do you until you get that fame, until you get that attention, nobody wants to associate with failure. Ain't you know, enya idea I was here for so. But unfortunately, that's how the world is.
No, but what it is that Lally and Lola says something about the fact that they also need to look at what you're doing, what your profile is, if you want them to collaborate with you.
Yeah.
Is it wrong for an artist to say, no, because we are helping each other?
No.
So if I've been able to build my brand, build my numbers and all of that, next time now you don't have anything, zero. You're not bringing anything to the table.
Selective.
Exactly.
We have energies. We have parts.
It's also the vibe.
Yeah, we have parts.
How are you gonna create?
You should be very selective. And yet to say, you shouldn't even be people pleasers. In fact, omo controversial na. Omo je omo di na omo say me feel no omo na people want to be closer to them. Internal just say you are coming up. So because you're coming up, you should not have some pride and just collaborate with just about anybody.
Okay, so I just want to clarify. So for us, it's not like we're looking at numbers or whatnot. I just want to.
Okay, yeah.
For us, it's more of what's the sound you're bringing? We want to do something unique. Okay, apart from that, do we have a vibe? Are we gonna vibe well?
Exactly.
Our brand's gonna come together well. So it's all these factors that come in when it comes to collaborating.
But I think
that's what I'm coming to.
No, but I think numbers are important now.
Yes, even we the presenters.
No. You see, I don't even want us to be humble. We don't have to be humble about it. No. Lally and Lola. No,
but for us, when we were collaborating with, we've collaborated with a lot of artists who are our friends, who are because we like their vibe and we felt like we can create something unique. For us, it was about the music.
Okay.
Yes, but so the numbers will come in later. But for us, it was about the vibe when we were creating the music.
Finish and I will ask her.
It will be wonderful.
Is it finish what you were saying. I'll ask her about the numbers bit because I strongly disagree
as I was saying, say, and yes, say because just about anybody you want to collaborate, you need to really vibe, as they were saying, vibe with them. And I don't really agree with them when it comes to the numbers because numbers will take you. We are in a digital world.
Numbers is important.
See, Lally,
numbers is important. we have a strategy.
Yes.
So far, we're not chasing the numbers.
Even in what we do nowadays, employers are looking at your numbers.
True.
Even as a presenter.
True.
Yeah, they will
like
go
my boss, Harriet, work on your Instagram. I don't like your Instagram. Your Facebook is good, but I don't like your Instagram. Work on it.
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
Yeah. So for us,
unfortunately,
sorry to cut you. So for us, we were building a brand before we now look at the numbers when it comes to like our music. So when we're collaborating with the artists around us, it was just about the sound and the vibe. But we have so many artists that we are working with right now that I'm not gonna say is a surprise for you guys later. That it will come out. So we're touching 360, everything. So it's not just about the numbers, that's what I'm saying. But the numbers is important. Yes. So I just want to clarify.
Sister, numbers. What I say, they are saying numbers are important. And at this time, a space where you find here, Kwame Eugene, Eka say, Obi ni numbers. Into a share now, they don't collaborate. About Fracketwano. And Ghanaians came at him saying, why would you do that? Is it wrong for an artist, a person who feature will be or share the numbers?
Okay, so, Senior Harriet's kind creative space, no, Bibiano ye the domne. And he say, Abia, if I am doing something with you, send Abia who say Abia Kwame Eugene, Anna, maybe a Miss Sally, big. He has that influence, no. Was space in the mountain, made them a whole batana, na me collaboration, be a bit to me, shoot to me up on. I should be able to be like getting some sort of value from you too. Now, in a certain way, I agree with my sisters here. Numbers are very important. But then we have some people, so the kind of talent they have, after that collaboration, women supporting women.
Yeah.
Maybe I meet them, I don't have the numbers. all right? But I have
I'm
that.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm so talented. But if you go to my social media pages, maybe I've not been able to get there yet. So maybe collaborating with them will help, you know, boost my... So we are good in Kwandia. And also bet to me, I had abwa e boosti were out there. There was a time I had to work with Echo Room. They are a media house in Nigeria. I had to do like interview for them. First thing they would ask for social media, right? Because I was someone who said, why your interviews no area no?
You can get the views.
Also post you crana at least. Also the kind of world that you will see there. Sa views no entina if you are no ma the social oto go because obi wo no ma oba on say oh me pese we hear me interview now call the page now ko hwe na it will discourage you. Who ko share page ne numbers. Now so I said they will cry. I said won't share that nyehwe biasa. Well, because according to say the number of people that are on your page or your followers determines say okay you are actually you know working or there's something like that. I know it shouldn't be like that, but that's the reality.
That's why I want to add. I want to add something to when it comes to collaborating or whatever you do. We are a brand, so we are the artists. We are not making decisions. The managers, the team is also making decisions. So even if you wanted to, the team is gonna come and try just like, okay, this brand with this brand, I don't think it's gonna work. What can you do? Exactly. So Kwame Eugene like this, you don't know whether it was a team management decision that said, okay, it's not gonna work. You don't know.
Because basically, it's not anybody. And you be it told me be at least no do some level be a see omo Ebia ubeshia presenter be na also way your train ho kasa no ho kra. But say you need to know the kind of person you are associating your brand with. Because obi wo how de ho bo no betumi abo obi nso e de sebi ne nkuku nkaka bi beba be fra wo de e ma ye den asai wo nso wo de a over the years what building no as a media person, as a musician, as a celebrity, whatever, you need to be a bit selective. It was said the kind of people you are working with, no. It was so who said no way me feature no, and I said even if I collab with the person or chinebi ni ye bi ni subain bi ni ade enkonko ba ma me for it enko say me from a brand. So I don't think say it's wrong say artists a bit selective when it comes to these things because on also abre and wakwa do baby awedu no enti say wo de Gary ba be fra ne say like say
yeah, but that's one thing. That's one thing that we noticed quickly. As a team, was about who you're associating with. So we enter into industry, we recognize that. That's why we wanted to build our value. So building a value was part of the strategy.
Exactly.
So it makes things easier. Your foot, when you enter in the door, I can be like, oh yes, I saw you. Start a conversation. But the thing is that as an artist, we wanted to build our value, wanted to come into industry and make a statement. And then the collaborations come. Because now we're not going to do music and like, oh, it's because of this person that you are here.
Exactly.
We don't want that. We want to be like, oh, okay, you came together with this person.
That's why it was very important for us to build our brand before we now start adding other things. So it was part of our strategy. That is our strategy. Everyone else has their own strategy. Exactly. So we build our own formula.
All right. Cecilia, the year can you say, I be bringing ya. You the same thing. All that we are saying is say, you need to build your brand. Or build your brand. Or be associated with it is very important. It's either say bet me a grow brand, and I say bet me do brand, up or down. Or be a strategy or the back music industry. Some people will go like, so I need a big artist to break through. Or be a say, no a TSK, they will pay money before they get their breakthrough. Or be also sure. Or because I said no, if I said me build them, then the big artists will recognize the good works that I've done, and then they can show that we can actually work in the future. Last points that they made that I want all of us to actually look at and say, are we enough women? We, whatever that we are we enough? Say it should be accepted. But let me go with you. 1 minute. Are we enough? Sally. Say that should be accepted, not what we can give or what somebody can take from us.
Sally, we are enough as women. We are enough. That doesn't negate the fact that we need to work on ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm going to say.
Are we enough as women?
Oh, yes, Miss.
We are
enough. But I feel that it's up to us to know our worth. Yeah. Yeah. One kasa obana kasa ujina hono. How do you see yourself? Because obi hono ma emfa say sa mentality no ewo industry ni modada. Oye den ya ewo. But a ram baby timoma sebi baby cry no kwa anase gig bi no kopea. Or feel say because I'm a woman intino. Ade me ye den ya de yemfa mame. Inti already no cry no beko hono. The person has already psyched in the mind they say me de me body kwa jibi.
True.
And man be brave.
True. Ladies do that. Yes, they offer themselves.
Ebeko say, oh, sebi, like, you know, do this and then give me this in return. And that is very low self, you know,
and it creates like a cycle where they think they can keep asking.
Because it's out there, so we feel like, okay, I bet yet like a norm as a woman. The only value to me I offer to somebody in order to like get. But the wouldn't say I am good. I'm a very good musician. Means to me. And Miss Sally, there's also one thing we need to realize is that industry, being a musician or whatsoever, this is a business.
Yes, exactly.
Okay? So when you are entering it, don't just meant to say, well, we say, what das ya brawa no afa now who could be there, prepare yourself to near my. And no son, so kojina obi enim. No, somebody was saying, so if you have producers cry now, be call now, person in your mouth cry. They want to sleep with you before they.
Yeah, because Thames also says something about the fact that
the oversized
obeying the shape. Because also a full-figured woman, it will require in order for them not to pray on her. It will be oversized. Say, yeah. Obi to me pray. Obi to me a shut down, but still.
Women, I feel like we cannot blame them.
Exactly.
Because that is what society is. Men have made women feel that the pussy is the price.
Yeah.
So, Oshane Bia, Nenyum Tono, or Yena and Koya, on our offer.
That would be a choice.
Unfortunately, that's how society is.
Because we also have women in this industry that have been able to thrive
without sleeping around.
They should come out and share their story.
No, I'm one of them.
We're breaking barriers. We're setting limits.
They should come and share their story to inspire
their boundaries.
Yes,
their thriving.
They should come out and share their story.
As a woman, if I don't want to sleep with you in order to get something, I mean, say, at the moment, I will wait till the right person comes along, not whatever it is, because it obia and I know Bianso na said
unfortunately they are few.
They are just few.
And you know how because who started if you sleep with a producer today, you go on.
It's a cycle.
One day you be later you come back and be apologizing and say, if I knew I was going to be this level, I wouldn't have slept with no one. No. People actually say that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and then
I know.
Today, what Lalo and Lali and Lola.
Sally! Who did I?
Lali and Lola are saying to you as women is that you are enough.
Yes, exactly.
You are enough. And it might take you so long. Your article, that's what I got out of it. It might take you so long.
But it's worth it.
Go through the process.
Yeah, it's worth it.
When it's time for God to put that spotlight on these girls, it will shock you. Say, there's no men that will come and say, oh, I chop him. I chop him. I chop him. I rebuke it. That's what they are saying. Patricia, what are your full names?
Okay, so Patricia Delali Dake.
Patricia Wolali Dake.
So she
got Delali and
she got the leftover of my name, Patricia. So, yeah.
But for me, I have I want to say one last thing. So I'm saying, like, when you enter the industry, you have to have structure.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I agree with Kwe.
Yeah.
I wanted to just take note of that. We're very structured because as a woman, we have to work 4 times harder.
Exactly.
So,
and
because the odds are against us already.
Exactly.
And just to shed light on just our achievements a little bit, so you grasp what we've done so far in 3 years as artists. We came into the industry We have 3 EPs out. So we have like 23 songs out. We have like 5 videos out. We are award-winning artists. We won 3 music awards, Emerging Women of the Year. We were nominated for TGMA, and we performed on all the big stages in Ghana. And it was all through working.
Guys,
back to back.
Enter a room. People don't know us. We just be like, hi,
hello.
Lali and Lola. Remember us. We don't take rejection. We don't care. We'll come and brush it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that note, keep yourself together. Don't open. And don't come and tell us that you regret it. Me, I don't buy that story. Because nobody put a gun to your head to go and sleep with anyone. That's the story of my girls, Lali and Lola. I appreciate you people so much. On all social media platforms, you get them, all the streaming platforms, you go there, you get their music. Tomorrow, and Sroma Air Koso, at 3:30 p.m. Ewo Adom TV, live. Tinechre, me say na me want my favorites. Omodo pa. Now when the time is coming or is drawing near, me you dear me sika na mato. Ma de na ye ede amano. So onyankopon ma ye entiase. No Adom ye next week we'll be here. I thank Star Beer, I thank Darling Alcoholic Beverage, I thank Kumasi Bitters, I thank Stomach Guard for all your stomach situations. Go with them. And thank you girls for coming to share your story.
Before we go, I'll say something. You say Pepe them. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, more money and I
Pepe them
all the time. Are they?
Pepe them. Pepe them. Thank you so much for coming.